Don't ask why I've got a jacket in my house. It is freezing. I mean, really, I thought June is okay, but shoo, Johannesburg. Hey, no. Hi. It's my sixth episode of my podcast, and today I wanted to talk about something I've observed about myself and was reflecting on in this cold winter's day in Johannesburg. Anyway, I was reflecting on something that was sparked by something my daughter said. Yesterday, she had a dance competition, and I said to her, "What are you hoping for?" She said, "Well, I'm hoping to get a high silver in my solo dance." I said, "A high silver, girl? You got a gold last year." She said something like, "Well, if I lower my hope and I don't get the gold like I want, but I lower it to a high silver. If I don't get the gold and I still get the high silver, I'll be happy." And I'm like, that sounds a bit odd. Then I reflected on it later on. I said, I think I do that. I always put my goals to reflect the room of disappointment, the invisibility cloak of disappointment, that thing that says, what if things don't work out? That doubt, that fear, that invisibility of, I want a business, but I want this, but. And I wanted to reflect on it and what my lessons were. So for some of you who have been on this journey with me for a long time, know that I was an ex-corporate executive, and my corporate days came to an end in 2016. Right after my dad died, I got an MSA. There would have been a time I'd be crying, I got an MSA and they didn't want me. But I made peace with it because the person I am now post that MSA is so different. And I'm grateful that it happened. But now, I started my business in 2016. And by 2021, my business was no more. COVID had came and clients had vanished. And so for the last 4-5 years, I've been trying to start up a new business, also go through a spiritual awakening, also have financial stability so that I can pay school fees and live a life. To say that has been quite a challenge, I won't lie, it's been tough for me. But I've done it with a smile. I've done it as if everything is working out. Meanwhile, inside of me, I am peddling. I am scared. I am praying. I am asking God, what the freak is going on now? Anyway, I wanted to talk about why is it that my business is not doing well? After my daughter said that, I said, I'm aiming for a high silver too. I'm not aiming for gold or ultimate gold. And what I was wondering is, why am I not aiming for ultimate gold? Why am I not aiming for gold? What is holding me back? And it was an interesting conversation I was having with myself and say, what is holding you back? Why is it that you don't want to aim higher? And like I said, there was an invisible cloak of disappointment that I was always keeping aside. Because for me, if I go full on with my desires, my desired outcome, my intentions, and they don't work out the way I want, I'm thinking, I don't want to get hurt if I get rejected. I don't want to get disappointed but I don't have the full story. I'm the one who's in charge of that. And so when results come and I'm thinking, but why didn't it work? It's me. It didn't work because I didn't believe in myself. It didn't work because I didn't aim high. I didn't work because I had a fear and an energy of doubt in me. So So here's my story of a girl who's been in business for the last 9 years. The last 4 years have been what I call the most challenging 4 years of my life. Literally thinking to myself, what on earth am I doing? Why am I just not giving up and trying and get a job so that I can have stability and safety? But some little voice in between saying, but you want this. And as I said yesterday, I tried to do a masterclass and hardly anyone has signed up yet. And I was wondering, why has anyone not signed up? Because I have a cloak that's invisible of disappointment. So I was wondering, where else do you believe you're going to be disappointed by life? Where else do you think I'm lowering my ultimate goal to be a high silver in case I get disappointed? Well, maybe money. Money doesn't like invisibility. Money loves you to shine. Money is you. Money is you and your energy. And if you don't shine, it could be a problem. Where else are you not shining and you're playing small? Where else are you wearing that cloak of disappointment? Relationships, your kids. Where else are you showing up in your invisibility cloak of I'm going to be disappointed or things are not going to work out for me? And I can tell you, even if you think it's a small thing, it is a big thing. And the reason I'm working so hard, it is between me and this invisible limiting belief and my business thriving. And I'm not going to let it ever win against me. So I'm determined never to be invisible again. I'm determined never to tell myself I'm going to be disappointed again. I'm determined because I've got lots of ideas. I've got lots of creativity. The only thing that's stopping me is me. Yep, it's me. And so I am sending this video and I am giving it an ultimate gold, and I'm believing that 5,000 people will watch it. I'm sending it out into the universe. And you're going to comment, I'm one of the 5,000 people who has watched your video till the end. And I'm excited. And you're going to make a commitment and a promise to yourself to say, I'm never going to be aim for high silver. I'm going to aim for ultimate gold. I'm aiming for 5,000 viewers. 5,000 viewers. I am putting it out in the universe, coming to this part of this video and watching it till the end and commenting. Thank you. Bye.